of you. Welcome to this little session we wanted to have with you. We started this from last month. We thought let us hear from all the RW ward members and anybody who is there who would wish to share their thoughts. Sir Putsamyore, do you want me to speak in Kannada or is it okay if I speak in English or do you want me to mix it up? How do you want it, Padma? Padma ji?
ಯಾ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಎರಡು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ
ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾತಾಡಿ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎರಡು.
Okay. Right. All right. So, just a little bit of introduction to NBF and its work. So, as you might know, that NBF was founded in 2009 upon the demand from Bengaloreans to represent their voice. So, we work with Bengaloreans, the RWM members, NGO members, civil society members, activists, everybody. So, we work with them for the betterment of Bengaluru, for the betterment of living standards of Bengaloreans. For example, you might know that we have been working on the issue of lakes for about 10 years now, starting with Belandur Lake Fire. Now that it has gone to the Supreme Court and then to the NGT, works have started now in a big way. Likewise, we are also looking at all the lakes of Bengaluru, around 210 that exist on the record, of which about 17 are declared dead. But we are still working to secure these lakes one by one. So, in various ways, that's one. Secondly, the functioning of BBMP itself. For about 10 years, they hadn't done their auditing. So, we took it to the forum, and now that the order has come, the auditing of Bengaluru's financial issues have started. It's only they have completed up to 2009 now. Sorry, 2019. Just a year is pending, so which they will. So transparent functioning of BB. So any other, for example, the Nama Bangalore Awards, which you might know that we identify the heroes who contribute, but whose contribution is not known to Bengaluru. So maybe be it the Paurakarmikas or the health workers or the teachers who have been doing tremendous work in Bengaluru but not heard. So we have been identifying them since 10, 11 years now, and you probably know that. So likewise, so we have been, now that the idea of this session with you is to understand. We have been doing this in various other wards now. About five of them we have done, and day before yesterday we had a ward committee meeting like this in a webinar. Right? Since ward committee meetings are physically not feasible these days, given the situation, we thought why not have a ward committee meeting with the nodal officer and the other officers like this, so that everybody can freely come and participate and have a fair exchange of ideas and thoughts and reasoning and all these things. So that happened. So likewise, we have been facilitating. So now we have come to you, and we believe that there has been a good response from your end to come together and exchange ideas, discuss what's going on in the ward, and so on and so forth, so that we can collectively think together and collectively maybe work together to see how better we can serve the ward, the satellite town. So I'll stop at this point, Kutswamyore and Padma. Let me hear from you people. ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ವಾರ್ಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಏನಿದೆ, ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿ, ಹೇಗೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ let us hear from you. Let me start with Padma ಅವರೇ. Please go ahead and speak and share your thoughts, whatever you have on your mind.
Okay. You want me to on my video?
if possible.
Yeah, possibly there, but ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇವಾಗ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ first thing that I would like to say is our ward is one of the progressive wards
Okay.
ಅನ್ಬೋದು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ lot of I don't know how you define RWAs, but RWAs, as a matter of fact, the rotation ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ RWAs ನಲ್ಲಿ the elected members rotation will be once a year or once in 2 years. So ಅದು seat change ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, but the active citizens continue to be active.
Okay.
So there is always, I always feel that the concept of RWAs is rather, not a yardstick, because anybody, like for example, if we say resident welfare associations, and they have association members changing every alternate year, then we have presidents who should not be actually active this year. It is not like that. The persons who are active and look at the civic amenities or civic issues outside of their homes continue to be active, and we should probably consider them as RWAs, no matter whether they are elected to the to the association at all or not.
Active RWA members.
Yes, so we can say active citizens.
Correct.
Okay, volunteering for the cause.
Absolutely.
Like for example, me, I am completely into solid waste management, and I have given my 8 years of my life only for this, and I will continue to do that till I am active. So
excellent.
So these are few aspects. Whether I'm elected into the association, not elected into the association, does not really matter.
No problem. Yeah.
About great. That is my understanding. That's
right.
why
right.
I want to.
ಇದು ತಮ್ಮ RWA ಹೆಸರು ಏನು ಮೇಡಮ್?
I live in a association. I live in a apartment complex. So technically speaking, I am not the RWA that I am talking about.
Apartment association.
It's an association. PVOA antarla, Apartments Owners Association. I am part of that member only. So I am not, making myself into the general body at all.
Do you are you looking at the issues, for example, solid waste management ta helidri? Are you looking at the issue of waste management of the entire ward, or your apartment, or the locality? How big is your?
I'll answer that question. I'll, since you asked me about the ward, I just want to tell you. So one is the concept of RWAs itself. So whether Putswami is, he is the president of Citizen Forum or not, he is always active. Okay. For all the civic issues that are confronting the ward, he is at the forefront. Likewise, if there is any issue, they can always depend on somebody called Padma. She can always support, whether or not she is representing a particular association, because this affects everyone. And regarding the third aspect that I wanted to put forth was the ward itself. The ward that we have is the greenest ward, I feel, because the number of trees, the number of avenue roads that we have, lined with beautiful trees, beautiful planned satellite town, as you can say, is our ward. And there are very many issues relating to what can be done, as a matter of for planning. We are not talking about only problems and solving it, and then it's a short-term vision. Like today, I have a complaint, my garbage is not picked. Tomorrow, the complaint is closed. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about long-term sustainable actions that we can capitalize on, and then make it a more, beautiful ward for ourselves, sustainable ward.
Okay. For example, if you want to do a sustainable
for example, a ward committee member. Okay.
You are a
When
ward
I-
committee member? You are, madam.
I am a ward committee member.
Okay.
Okay. So what we look at in a ward committee is
Yes.
not that today my BESCOM or my drainage is not connected or not things like that. As a ward committee member, what I look at is whether, like the last time I raised this issue in ward committee, that the trees are getting termite infection. Okay. So these termite infections, if we handle them today, tomorrow during summer season, a big blow of wind, or you know how summer seasons are, one rain and it is so bad and it is so huge the impact that a big tree, grown up tree can fall down. ಆ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ರಭಸ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಆ ರಭಸನ ತಡಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಆ ಗಿಡದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಮರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಳಜಿ ವಹಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಾಳೆ ಸಸ್ಟೈನಬ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲುಕ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇವನ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಹೆವಿ ಶವರ್ ಆ ತರ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾನು.
ಓಕೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಒಂದು ಕಪಲ್ ಆಫ್, ಈಗ ನೀವು ತಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್. ಒಂದು, ತಾವು ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಇವಾಗ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ತಾವು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಆಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್
ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ.
ಐ ಆಮ್ ಅಟೆಂಡಿಂಗ್. Yeah, I am.
ಯಾವತ್ತು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ happens this meeting?
Yeah, it does happen physically. Every alternate week it's happening.
Okay.
Like first Saturday and third Saturday.
Only last Saturday
because our AE was.
ಎಷ್ಟು RWA members ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಗೆ?
See, ಈಗ 12 ಜನ ನಾವು ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀವಿ. Appointed members of ward committee. Okay. Like myself, Putswami sir, both are in the ward committee as members. Now post the September ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ದು ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟರ್ term ಮುಗಿತಲ್ವಾ, we have got a nodal officer.
Okay.
So the meetings happen as per the officials this one, but usually it is first and third Saturday.
Are you happy with are you happy with how the things are moving in ward committee, and are you happy with the functioning of ward committee?
Yeah, Iga, nodal officer is, he probably, he's a straightforward person anbodu. Getting things done on the ground, ella aagta ide. Whether I am completely happy, of course I am not. I cannot be completely happy because I represent a lot of people. So I would rather have another goal of achieving a few more things, because all the aspirations have to be taken into consideration. So what adu amele aagta ide. Whether if you ask for my satisfaction, 3 out of 5 definitely I will give as
right. I'll come back to you. Let's hear from others as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you. Putswami avare,
right,
can you please share your thoughts, nimma anisikegalu? You have to unmute yourself. Nagaraj, Lavan V anta ide, Lavan V anta ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪುಟ್ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರೇ. ನಾಗರಾಜ್, ಓಕೆ, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಪುಟ್ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರೇ, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನೀವೇ ಮಾಡಿ ಇವಾಗ.
Hello.
Yes,
can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Sir,
loud and clear.
As Padma Patel suggested,
Yes,
told you about our functioning of our ward committee.
Yes.
Committee meetings are regularly taking place, sir, once in 15 days.
Yes.
So usually on a Saturday at 11 a.m. it takes place.
Yes.
The senior IAS officer is the nodal officer for us.
Yes.
And since he is a bureaucrat, senior bureaucrat,
Yes.
they have, he has got a control over the officials.
Right.
Now, whatever directions he gives, to
Yes.
an extent, things are being done.
Okay.
No, not that we don't have problems in our this thing,
Mm.
Ward 4.
Mm.
See, lot of developmental activities are taking place.
Mm.
GAIL is laying down pipes, and the old pipes are being replaced with a new one by the BWSSB.
Right.
Population is much more being added regularly. Activities are taking place. Commercial activities are there.
Mm.
So, with all these things, we are facing some problems.
Mm.
So, immediate these things, problems are brought to the notice of the nodal officer. He gives instructions and they carry out the work, sir.
Mm.
And luckily, we have a very good MLA. He brings in lot of money, and whatever we ask for normally, and things are improving now, much more.
Vishwanath,
But,
yes, sir, Vishwanath.
Yes, sir, Vishwanath, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, Vishwanath.
Hmm.
So, tumba crores of rupees is, I mean, ತಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ roads,
Okay.
pipeline ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು.
Mm. Mm.
ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಪದ್ಮಾ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ದಾಗೆ
Mm.
ನಾವು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು, ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಡ್, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
Right.
ಅದು ಪಾರ್ಕ್ಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ ತುಂಬಾ,
ಹ.
ಲೇಕ್ಗಳ ಮೇಂಟೆನೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೆಲಸಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Mm.
ಅಂಡ್ ಮಚ್ ಮೋರ್
ಲೇಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ತಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ?
ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಸರ್. ಅಳ್ಳಾಳ್ಸಂದ್ರ ಲೇಕ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದಿದೆ, ಜನರಲಿ
Okay.
BBMP has taken it over.
ಹೌದು.
We discuss about it. And
ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅದರದ್ದು ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗತಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಳ್ಳಾಳ್ಸಂದ್ರ ಲೇಕ್ದು?
ಸರ್, ಮೊದಲು ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ಹಾಳಾಗಿತ್ತು, ತುಂಬಾ ಅನ್ಆಥರೈಸ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಯುಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಹ್ಮ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ನಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್,
Right.
but people can go for walking morning, in the evening, relax, and then some gyms and other facilities they have provided.
ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದಾರ? ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ
ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ, yes sir, ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಪಕ್ಕ. ಪಾತ್ವೇಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಂದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್.
ಸೀವೇಜ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? STP ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹಾಕಿದಾರ ಅಥವಾ ಹೇಗಿದೆ? ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೀರು?
ನೀರ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್,
Clear
ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈಗ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಡಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ವಾಕ್.
Right.
ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್
Yes.
to you.
Yes.
There is an Ayurveda hospital in Yelahanka New Town.
BBMP da?
Ayurveda hospital is there, but
Okay.
it's not functioning regularly.
Mm-hmm.
We have been requesting the authorities to make it a full-fledged Ayurveda hospital.
ಇದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? BBMP ದಲ್ಲ ಇದು?
Yes, government is sir on the hospital.
ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್.
By the side of the post office, there is an hospital.
Okay.
State government though. And
State government.
there are people still who believe in this Ayurveda and homeopathy medicines than going in for allopathy medicines.
Right.
And now for anything and everything, we have to go to the old town, Yelahanka old town, general hospital is there.
Mm-hmm.
But lot of people who can rely on this for small ailments and other things.
Right.
And the Ayurveda hospital, I feel it should be equipped fully and it should be made functional all the days.
Okay. ನಿಮ್ಮ
And then-
ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ PHC ಇದೆಯಾ?
Primary health center ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಇದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದೆ. Okay.
All private hospitals are there. People rely on those, depending upon those private hospitals. No government hospital in Ward 4.
I see.
So only in Ward 1 that falls in Old Town, Yelahanka Old Town, government hospital is there. People have to go there and rely on that.
PHC
Yes,
is
madam.
in ward number 3.
Ward
PHC is
number-
in ward number 3.
Okay.
Correct. We don't have in Ward number 4.
ಹಾ,
Right.
ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್
ಇಲ್ಲ,
ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಿಕ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ
ಹೌದು.
ಅದೇನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಅ ವೀಕ್ ಅಗೋ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಟು ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫೀಸ್.
Okay.
There I had parked our car. I saw that the building is demolished. Ayurvedic hospital ittala ಅದನ್ನ demolish ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು I saw ಇದು ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಇದ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಯ್ಸಳ ಗ್ರೌಂಡಿಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ರು ಸರ್.
Right.
So this is the latest that I got.
Okay.
So since sir is giving some input,
Right.
that also you can take it up. I mean, if that is
Yeah. Just ಇವಾಗ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆದ
new status.
ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೌ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ತಾವು ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇವಾಗ ಎಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೊಸ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಯ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ, ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಿಂಗ್, ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪೇ ಎ ವಿಸಿಟ್.
ಹೊಯ್ಸಳ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಹೊಯ್ಸಳ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಔಟ್ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಊಹೆ. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ, ಐ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ. ಮೋಹನ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೋಗಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Right. Okay. Let's ask Mohan. Mohan avre, you have raised your hands. Please come in. Matadi sir. Let's share your thoughts.
ಈಗ ನಾನು ಮ್ಯೂಟ್
Unmute ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. Sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
One more thing I want to suggest.
Yeah.
We in Ward 4.
Yes.
Or Ward 2, 3. We don't have any this farmers sandy. Once in a week, that has been shifted to Batrayanpura now. What we had in Yelahanka has been shifted to Batrayanpura. I don't know whether it is temporarily or permanent.
ಯಲಹಂಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ಫ್ಲೆಡ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಇದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ.
It's not there now, sir. It's functioning in Batrayanpura.
I see.
ಹಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲ್ಲಿಯ ಒಂದು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಕಾಮನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ to go and avail the facilities. ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ ನಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ at least once in a week or twice in a week farmers can bring.
ಈ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ತಾವು ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, so far this struck me just ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅಂತೂ ಅನಿಸ್ತು ನನಗೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅದಂತ ಟೈಮ್.
Okay sir, we'll come back to you. Let's go to Mohan Mathur ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ. ಮೋಹನ್ ಮಾಥುರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮೋಹನ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮೋಹನ್ ಅವರೇ, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ತಾವು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Mohan, can you hear me, Mr. Mohan Mathur? Okay. Vijay Kumar.
Hello.
Vijay Kumar, can you please unmute yourself?
Namaste sir. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. Namaste. Vijay, ಹೇಳಿ.
Sir, ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರಾದ ಪುಟ್ಟಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪದ್ಮ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ಪದ್ಮ, yes.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ ಫೋರಂನ ಜನರಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಆಫ್ ಯಲಹಂಕ ಸರ್. ನನ್ನ ಈಗ
ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ ಫೋರಂ. ಓಕೆ. ಇದು ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ ಫೋರಂ ವಾರ್ಡ್ 4 ಗೆ ಸೀಮಿತನಾ?
ವಾರ್ಡ್ 4 ಮತ್ತು 3ನೇ ವಾರ್ಡ್, 2 ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
3ನೇ ವಾರ್ಡ್, 3 ಮತ್ತು 4ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ಹೌದು. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು 3ನೇ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿವಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು 4ನೇ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ವಾಸಿ. ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ನಾನು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಿಕ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ನವೀಕರಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಆಗಿ, ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು 10 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶಾಸಕರು ಪುನರ್ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ಸುಮಾರು ಕಳೆದ 3 ವಾರಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಂಗಣವನ್ನ ಡಿಮಾಲಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟೆಂಪರರಿ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೊಯ್ಸಳ ಕ್ರೀಡಾಂಗಣಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ದೇರ್ ನೌ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ದ ಡೆಮೊಲಿಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್ ಸರ್. ಇನ್ನ ಕೆಲವಾರು ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ, ಈಗ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ ಇಂದ ನೋಡಲ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಅವರ ಅಧಿಕಾರಾವಧಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಅವರ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಹಲವಾರು ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ತಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಮತ್ತು ಬಹಳ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬಹಳ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್. ಬಟ್ ಒನ್ ಮೇಜರ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ is there is no proper supervision is done on any of the contractors who get work orders. Whether it is BWSSB, even it is a BESCOM contractor or even a BBMP contractor, civil contractors ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಸೂಪರ್ವಿಷನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. neither the AWE nor the AE or even the work inspectors who have been scheduled to inspect all these works. ಅವರು ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ನಡೆಯುವಾಗ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರದೇ ಇದ್ರು ಸಹ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆಂಟ್ ವಿಸಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ಫೀಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಈ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಗಮನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. That is a major issue which I am experiencing from the last 3 months, sir.
ಈ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನ ತಾವು ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನೋಡಲ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನೋಡಲ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಮುಂದೆ ನಾವು 2 ಸಾರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಬರೆದೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. When I got an opportunity to raise my hand and stand up, once I told him that no supervision is being done by any of the executive engineers or even AEs, assistant engineers. So recently
ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಉತ್ತರ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ?
ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ತಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಸಭೆನಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮೌಖಿಕವಾಗಿ ಆದೇಶವನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕೆಲಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಗಳು ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂತ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ತಪ್ಪಾಗ್ತದೆ. ವಿ ಕೆನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡೂ ರೈಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಮೇಜರ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಸರ್. ಈಗೇನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುಟ್ಟಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸೀವೇಜ್ ಪೈಪ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು. ಓಕೆ, ಸುಮಾರು 2.5-3 ಅಡಿ ಡಿಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, JCBಗೆ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಪೈಪ್ ಲೈನ್ ಟಚ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಟಚ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಅಂತ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ನಾನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, PWSSB ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಸ್ಕಾಂ ಮತ್ತು BBMP ಲೈನ್ಗಳು, ಸಿವೇಜ್ ಲೈನ್ಗಳು, ವಾಟರ್ ಲೈನ್ಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕಂಡಂತ ಮೇಜರ್ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ ಅಂಡರ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ರಿಪೇರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹೋದಾಗ, ಡಿಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಅಥವಾ ನೀರಿಗೆ ಡಿಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಗೇಲ್ ಪೈಪ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು, ಬೆಸ್ಕಾಂ ಪೈಪ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ನಾವು ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಕಂಡಿದ್ದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, 11 kV ಲೈವ್ ವೈರ್ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ just beneath 1.5 feet below the road level, sir, which is so dangerous. So ಹೀಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, administration is good, but there should be more supervision on the contractors, what they are doing and how they are carrying forward the work, sir. That one thing. Okay, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಯಲಹಂಕ ಒಂದು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗಿಫ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮಿನಿ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ವೇರ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್, ಸರ್. We got more number of trees, parks and everything. ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಮರಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆದಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ವೃಕ್ಷ ಪ್ರಿಯರು, ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಪ್ರಿಯರು ಬಹಳ ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಾರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟ್ರಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇವನ್ನ. ಕೆಲವಾರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ರೂಫ್ ಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ, ಕಿಟಕಿಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮರಗಳು ಬೆಳೆದಿದ್ದಿದೆ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು. ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದನ್ನ ರೋಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಫುಟ್ಪಾತ್ ಮೇಲೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನವರು, BWSSB ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ನವರು ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, BBMP ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಹೀಗೆ ಓಕೆ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ರೀಸನ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, RFO ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, RFO ಯಲಹಂಕ ವಲಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. RFO ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 2-3 ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯಪುರ, ಕೊಡಿಗೆಹಳ್ಳಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಟರಾಯನಪುರ, ಹೆಬ್ಬಾಳ, ಹೀಗೆ. ಸೊ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಒಂದು ಲ್ಯಾಡರ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಲಹಂಕಕ್ಕೆ. ಅಬೌಟ್ 20 feet ಟ್ರೀನ ಟ್ರಿಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ. ನೋ ಲ್ಯಾಡರ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯುಯಲಿ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ ಅಪ್ ದಿ ಟ್ರೀಸ್. ಅವ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಟ್ರಿಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮರಗಳು ಒಣಗಿ ರೋಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ತಾವಾಗೆ ಬೀಳ್ತದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಸರ್. ಸೊ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಈ ಒಂದು RFO ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಯಲಹಂಕ ಈಗ ತುಂಬಾ ಬೆಳೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಲಕ್ಷ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದ್ದಂತ ವೋಟರ್ಸ್ ಈಗ 4 ಲಕ್ಷ ವೋಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಹೀಗಿರುವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ RFO ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ತುರ್ತಾಗಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾಗಿ ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆಲ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ಡ್ ಸರ್. ಆಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆಲ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೈ ವಿಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಬ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಟು ಯು ಸರ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೂಲಕ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲವು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಲಹಂಕಕ್ಕಾದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಈ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಫಲ ಯಲಹಂಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
We'll try. We'll see how we can work together. Yes. Gangadhar Avare, yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead. Matadi, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
all
sir.
of you. Gangadharan KT from Citizen Forum. Just now, I listened to our secretary was talking.
Yes.
Regarding the tree. I have a very big issue with you people can help us. See what these people, all the trees are 30 or 35 years old, and they are all grown up more than 30 to 40 feet height. And there is a tree cutting department, forest, Mr. Chandrappa, and deputy conservator of forest, Mr. Rangaswamy. All these people says, if it is 40 feet and above, what shall we do? You have to hire a crane or whatever, then give to them. Then only they can do it, because all the trees are planted, including me about 30 years back when I am coming here. We have planted when it was in municipal authority. So it is grown up like anything, and almost as Vijay has explained, in the stormwater drain, it has been already grown up. But that is not the question. So many trees are grown more than 40 feet near the house. So when we request them, even the nodal officer says, if you want to, Mr. Manoj IPS, IAS, says, if you write a letter and he will try to get the tree to be cut it at our cost. See, about 3,000 or 3,500 people are around number 3 and 4. So how can we live on that? Every time when the rain or wind comes, we feel that it is keeping our heart in our hand. It is for the last 2.5 years, we are trying to solve this problem. We are not able to do it. They say, as per the court order, that is 1916 or 1965, some court order was there regarding the tree should not be destroyed and cut into that. But the tree itself is the dangerous for the resident as well the property. What should we do, sir? Can you help us to get this to be done? Then PBD office in Vaitnarapura, they have got 2 people.
Yeah.
They are.
So let me get a clarification.
Can I complete? Can I complete?
Yes, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
People and 2 vans. And these people, earlier days, when I was here about 5 years back, they will come in a truck and they themselves will be go up the tree and cut it. Now, last month, we have requested the BESCOM people to give the crane. What is that called? Crane, and they are cutting the trees. Now, they say it will go only 20 feet or 25 feet because their posts are only 15 to 20 feet height, because this machine is for their purpose. Now, that also is not required for them because cable has been done. So, if you can kindly take up this matter very seriously, because most of the people, I am unable to do anything. Right now, JC, Mr. Ashok was also telling, and Rangaswamy was never attending the telephone, and our Chandrappa, every ward meeting, when we present the Kumar explained, he will no man's land like that. But see, simply if the people climb the tree, why should we hire these people? Years back, they are doing. They have got a safety net, that rope and pullers and everything. But they are not doing that.
Okay.
And we are helpless.
Discuss this.
Here, in part number 3 and 4, one Mr. Shekhar is a technical man, and another is Chandrappa, and is a RFO, DYRFO, something like that. This deputy conservator of forest, Mr. Rangaswamy, he will say, no, we have power to hire the.
We got your.
And now they say they are not taking the telephone at all.
Gangadharan sir, we got your point. Now this is becoming very technical rather than operation. Let's see. I mean, see, from your perspective, I can see that practically they are not able to reach the 40 feet, but they can go up to 20 feet. So since they are not able to reach the 40 feet, they want extra cost from your pocket rather than from the government's pocket. Let's see. Let's take it up with the forest department and see. Now, on this point,
shall
sir,
I interrupt, sir?
on
Shall
this
I interrupt
point,
1 second?
yeah, please.
See, they cut more than 30 feet tree if you pay them.
Yeah,
I know that
point.
they
I
pay
got your
30,000 rupees in the
Yes.
road.
Yes.
And
Correct.
they got the
No.
things, it has been done.
Yeah,
7,000 rupees they have
correct.
given, got it done. 6,000 rupees they have given, got it down. But where is the proof for that? That is a problem for me.
Right.
Otherwise, I would have
So,
taken to the court.
sir, now, if you pay them, how will they get
Yes,
the
sir.
job done?
I will.
If you pay them money,
No, I
how
can't hear
will
you.
they get the job done? Do they have an answer?
See, how will they get the job done when we are taking the people for the BMV job of work? They must provide all the safety gadgets that the people are working under the not only 40 feet high. There are multi-story building they are doing 6 or 7 and 14. So how they are doing? They are doing with the safety gadget. And this is not what is called space technology. It is only a tree to climb and cut it. Of course, they have to take a precaution. That is most important.
Okay.
And the people around here, they are always holding their hands.
Yeah.
I like to.
Let's hear from Vijay Kumar. Probably he
Sir,
knows the
I like
answer.
to add to my president's voice, sir. Please, sir.
Yes.
Sir, it is not that. It's not that never they do voluntarily any cutting, any trimming, anything, sir.
Okay.
So that is the reality. The problem is that when we bring anything to their notice, when we bring an issue to their notice, okay, what they will do is that they will ask for the place and location, right? And they say that they are busy somewhere, they are doing the work in Batranpura, Hebbal, somewhere they will answer like this. And suddenly they appear in front of our place, sir. Okay, about 3:30, 4 o'clock, that time they appear. And they say they got only 15-20 minutes time, right? So what they do is that if we pressure them to do something extra, something like that, okay, then they say, you don't have time, will come tomorrow, they'll leave off the place, right? And after this trimming cutting is done, voluntarily we have to pay them, because nobody is forced to force us to pay, sir, but voluntarily we have to pay them some amount. If it is a problem of a resident. If it is a problem of a resident.
Yeah, Vijay, which means they can prune tree up to 40 feet. They have all that stuff.
I'm sorry. They cannot climb up to 40 feet.
Okay.
They can reach up to 15 to 20 feet manually, sir, because the strength of the branches has to be considered, because they cannot go up like that. It may cut off in the middle if they go like that. Okay. See, whatever is the situation, voluntarily they will never do, sir. Nobody will inspect about the trees.
Vijay, suppose you pay them the money, right? Okay, suppose you pay them the money and ask them to prune branches at 40 feet. How will they do it?
No. I'm sorry, sir. Never I saw any tree being trimmed or cut at about 20-25 feet, sir. I never saw that. Okay. And for example, sir, just nearby my house, a tree is nearly 30-32 feet high, sir. Okay. It's a very risky to climb up to that level, sir. Dangerous to the person who climbs over that. And we are also concerned about this forest crew, sir, because they may get injured.
Vijay, yeah, I think this looks like a very interesting issue that I think I will take it up with you separately on this. I think there are many other people who wants to come in and speak. Let's hear them out.
One second, sir. I just want to give there is a cherry pickup van is available in India. Plenty. Cherry pickup. So that you can automatically will go up to 40 feet and above. I have done it in that type of machine. They have got it.
Look, Gangadhar, I don't think we have this cherry picking fan in BBMP's, arson right now. Let us think about this. Vijay, Gangadharan and Vijay Kumar, I will discuss this with you separately on this because this looks interesting but serious issue as well. So let us take it up separately and discuss with you and find out how we can go forward. Right?
Thank you, sir.
Bring
Thank
in
you.
Mohan.
Can I add
Okay.
same subject? I like to add something.
Who
Yes,
wants to speak?
Yeah, I'm Sanguni.
Yeah, hi. Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Yes,
So the same
please.
subject
Go
I was
ahead, yes.
also.
Yes.
I joined a little late, but this is interesting point, which I
Yes.
was also looking at the tree. The solution is very simple. If
Yes.
a tree is planted, if it grows too big, if it is unwieldy, not from the beginning itself, you have to take up trimming and taking care of the tree up to a certain level.
True.
All other countries, they do it. And here they hold up the rules of 19, whatever the rule is there, after growth of about 50 years or 30 years without trimming, without taking care of it, then they say you can't cut the tree.
So just one clarification. This rule or the High Court judgment, whatever it is, does it say no trimming at all? It may say or might have said that don't cut the trees, branch, or does it specifically say no trimming?
No, nobody will say that.
Right?
Nobody will
Okay.
say that.
Yes.
You know, whole country, if you look at it, go to Delhi,
Yeah.
some places where VIP goes, they trim it beautifully, they keep the trees. So
Right.
how is possible that I can't do in Bangalore?
So this is
And
the
you know,
job
I am
of-
against cutting the tree, agreed.
Yeah,
But
agree.
once
Right.
if it is grown too
Yeah.
big, it is like unwieldy.
Right.
We hold it, it will fall. Like in Yelahanka, the main road, any rain comes, the tree falls on the road or some car or something damaged. And the people say, no, you can't cut it. And I told them there is a, you see, the tree branches because the Bescom cut the trees by standing on the ground itself. They never use anything. They cut into small pieces and throw there itself and walk off. Okay, I have taken photo and sent to them. No use. There is no response
Whom
from
did you
them.
send? Whom did you send to?
To the BBMP photos, and then BBMP site also we put in. Nobody bothered. Even I approached them. I said, you know what they said? Sir, the BBMP job, BWSSP job. Sorry, Bescom doing it. It is the BBMP job to remove everything. And BBMP, sir, they have cut it. They have to remove it. In between, we are looking like what to do. Both the department is different ball game. So what we do, we can't do anything. This is the problem. You know, one thing is all these problem come because there is no one head. Many heads are there. If you ask one head, they say it is not mine, somebody else. That's a big different story. But tree cutting, especially you have to set apart them. Rules should be
Sangani sir, this is very interesting. The job of planting a tree belongs to somebody. Now taking care of the tree belongs to somebody. Trimming the tree belongs to somebody else. Picking the tree cuttings belongs to somebody else. So every stage belongs to somebody else, right? So fantastic.
Yeah. This is see, one lacuna which I found from the beginning is
right.
I looked at all the provisions. The government is happy if you have many heads are there. Each one pass the head other one. I'm not blaming anybody. There are some departments doing very good job.
Yeah.
But some of them, even secretary told us, if they're cutting the road and if they're laying any pipeline, no engineer comes and sees whether sewage pipeline kept properly or not. I have taken photograph. Mind you, there is a rule saying that most sewage as well as the water lines should not be very near to each other. It's more than some distance they given. But there they posted 1 feet away, both the line, whole line length, sewage and this sewage pipeline, they don't put the coupling properly. And the soil at the bottom is very soft. After some time, in water goes in shifts, and then there will be leakage, and the leakage goes all around. And this headache is, from the beginning, I'm seeing it. I fed up. I don't know what to do. I left it. We don't know. Even all our bobbies are full with sewage because of them. See, they say you have to pay 100 rupees for the sewage. I tell you another problem which I am taking up. The tree problem is one part of it. I hope I have clear about that. They have to remove the trees which is unwildly grown. Whether it is rule, no court will say let it fall somebody's head.
Got it, sir.
You should not cut the tree.
Do you have a technical idea how to get it done? Do you know any solutions for this?
Pardon, coming in?
Any solution for this? How technically this can be achieved? How can we prune 40 feet trees in the habitat that you are living in.
Very
Is it
easy, sir.
easy?
People are going, the trucks are there. If they want to, they can get rented trucks also there. If BBMP
Okay.
want to, if they don't want to spend money, there are rented trucks are there which can go up to 4th floor, 5th floor.
Okay.
And outside, even fire department has one. You know, I'm not talking about fire department to come here. If anything goes wrong, there is, you know, there is a will. If there is a solution for everything.
I think, I think we need to take up this one issue. Let us focus on this one issue of tree pruning, right? And let us see how we can go forward, right? Let me also
Thank you.
Yeah, that is very good. If you take it up issue, we'll all
let's
join
focus on
to
one
give you
issue,
solution.
right? If you get into various issues, you may not see the light of the day. So let us focus on one issue and see how we can get something done in this, right? Okay. So let's bring in,
Nothing else.
Thank you. Mohan Matru, can you please unmute yourself? Mohan, ನೀವು unmute ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ phone ಅನ್ನ. Yeah, please go ahead.
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ನಾನು ಮೋಹನ್ ಅಂತ, ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಾತೃ ಲೇಔಟ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಏನು ವರ್ಕ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅನುದಾನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫೈನ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ BBMP, BWSSB ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಇದು ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನ ಪೋರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ರೋಡ್ಗೆ ಟಾರ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ತಿರ್ಗಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡೇಷನ್ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಗೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅವನ ಇವಾಗ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಐ ಸೀನ್ ದಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಅವ್ರು ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 10 1 0 ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಲೋಕಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಲೋಕಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಅಥಾರಿಟಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಗೆ ಅಥಾರಿಟಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಪೋಲ್ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಾವು ಬೇರೆದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಬೇರೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬಹುದು. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೇಔಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ
ಸರ್, ಇವಾಗ 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ತಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ. ಒಂದು ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್, BWSSB ಎವ್ರಿಬಡೀಸ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಒಂದು. ಎರಡನೇದು ಮಾನಿಟರಿಂಗ್, ಅಕೌಂಟಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ರೈಟ್, ಓಕೆ.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೇಔಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರೈನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇದು ಕೆಲಸ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ತೀರಾ ಕಳಪೆ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮನಿ ಪೋಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಡ್ರೈನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ರೈನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಹಾರ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಏನೋ ನಡೀತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಮ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಡ್ರೈನ್.
ಹೌದು.
ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು? ಯಾವ ಕೆರೆಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ?
ಅದೇ ಇದು ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಸಂದ್ರ
ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಇರೋ ಮನೆಗಳು, ಕಾರ್ಖಾನೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೀವೇಜ್ ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ, ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ? ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಮ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಡ್ರೈನ್ಗೆ ಡ್ರೈನ್ ನ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಮನೆಗಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಹೋಟೆಲ್, ಆ ತರದೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೈನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಹಾರ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಳಪೆ ಕಾಮಗಾರಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಅಥಾರಿಟಿಗಳು
ಅದಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವಾಲ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದಾರ, ವಾಲ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ.
ಅದೇ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಏನು ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 10 ಒಂದು ಕೊಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ ತರ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ನಡೀತದೆ. ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡೇಷನ್ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಇದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಮ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಡ್ರೈನ್. ಓಕೆ. ಅದೀಗ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದಾರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ?
ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ನಾಮ್ಸ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಆತರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾನದಂಡ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಸರ್, ಇವಾಗ ತಮ್ಮ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಪ್ಲಾನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಅದೇ ಇವಾಗ ಈ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ತಮ್ಮ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೀಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಂಭಾಷಣೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪವರ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಅದು ಎರಡನೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಮ್ದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್. ಬೆಸ್ಕಾಮ್ BDMP ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ರೂ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ವಾರ್ಡಿಗೆ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗಿ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ BBMP ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, BWSSP ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಬೆಸ್ಕಾಂ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜೊತೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಅದೇ ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪರೆನ್ಸಿ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪರೆನ್ಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ವರ್ಕ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪರೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದೊಂದು ಇಶ್ಯೂ. ನಮ್ಮ ಲೇಔಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಇದೆ, ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇದು. ಆ ಫ್ಲೈಓವರ್ ಇಂದ ಇವಾಗ ಫ್ಲೈಓವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು 50 ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದ್ಯಾರು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಆ ಡೈರಿಯಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡರ್ ಒಂದಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾತ್ರ ಲೇಔಟ್ಗೂ ಒನ್ ವೇ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಡೈರಿದ ವ್ಯಾನ್ಗಳು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದಾವೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಫ್ಲೈಓವರ್ ಇಂದ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ 50 ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಾನೇನ್ ಹೇಳೋ ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಡಿವೈಡರ್ನ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
Almost 50%.
Please hold on. We'll come back to you. Please hold on.
ಅದು ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಝೋನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ ಲೇಔಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3000 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಜರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಓಡಾಡೋದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಡಿವೈಡರ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಜನಗಳಿಗೂ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡೈರಿಯವ್ರಿಗೂ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಮೋಹನ್ ಅವ್ರ ತಾವು ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನಿಲ್ಲ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಝೋನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಡಿವೈಡರ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ದಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಇವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಯೂಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್? ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ವುಡ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಶೇರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಸರ್?
You're asking me?
Yes.
Okay. You know, the accident and the near the dairies thing. Yes,
No.
I saw many accidents.
No, so not Sanguni sir. I mean, there is a gentleman, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ senior sir ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯೂಸರ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ.
Sorry, I am not. Sorry.
The one who raised the hand, please unmute.
I'm okay. I'll.
Please unmute yourself, sir. Please unmute yourself.
I think now you can hear me.
Yes, very much. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I was trying to speak for quite some time.
Yes.
Saw that a lot of people are engaged and you are asking them to speak first. That's fine. Now I have got a few points to tell.
Yes.
One is that Mr. Vijay Kumar, our secretary, what he was speaking. Hello, are you with me?
Yes, please.
Mr. Vijay Kumar, what he was telling, I am also very strongly feeling about it. You see, when the works are done, like let's say a road is being made or a draining is being done, the quality, the bill is passed without even seeing the work. What is the quality? What is the thickness of the road? What is the mixture that they have used? There must be a specification, a technical specification for the works that are being done. So if somebody is passing the bill without even coming to the place, without even checking the quality, that is why within about 6 months the road goes to drains. That is one thing. Let me please finish. I've also been in the Citizen Forum for some time as an office bearer, but now of course with my health problems, etc., I'm not taking much part. We have a lot of elections have taken place. A lot of different office bearers have come for 2 years of tenure in this Citizen Forum. And most of the office bearers had this problem. They can agree with me or disagree with me. They are here, for example. Gangadharan is here. Vijay Kumar is here. What's his name? Putswamy is there. Most of the time, the people have a problem that if they go to the authorities, they will say, yes, we'll do it, sir. And things don't happen. People make it in writing, people send it in writing, people send it representations, people go together, there will be meetings. Finally, the matter will not be done. Take, for example, small things, which are, I think, very important for some. It may not be important for everybody. For example, the problem of the footpaths is being taken for the last more than 10 years, but nothing has been done. A lot of promises will be done, nothing will be done. Now, for example, take the case of various buildings, which are big shopping buildings have been come up. The parking area, which is the underground area, that means cellar area, they have opened shops. So the cars have to be parked only on the road, and there on the road it becomes a no parking reason. Now, as per the plan sanctioned, the sellers are meant for parking, but that is not being used. There is one problem. Now, the first floor, or so-called the first floor, is the mezzanine floor. If you see that most of the buildings, if you see even banks, etc., if you see, for example, SBI or IDBI here in our Sri Lanka, there will be at least 10 steps. Now, what about citizen forums, senior citizens of, let's say, my age? I'm 83 now, running down. It is not possible to just climb up without any help. And you will not find even railings in many of them. So if you go, I mean, I'm not comparing our country with abroad, but if you go abroad, you will find that every facility, whether it is a shopping complex or whether it is a government office or anything, there will be some slanting areas, there will be some ramps, etc., for the senior citizens, and there will be some kind of a preference to be given to the senior citizens. We are not here worried about the senior citizens at all. They have to climb. How would they go? Come back? It's not at all being done. So a lot of things are there. Similarly, of course, Madam Padma was talking about the garbage, but the garbage, no doubt, it is well organized compared to what it was a couple of years ago, but still it is not really perfect. I mean, we will find 3 days, 2 to 3 days, nobody comes, or they miss in between. Things will be lying, will be dumping, and if you just take a walk around in our colony, you will find so much garbage at some specific places. You will find there are so many garbage things are lying. Even in the B sector, where the 14th B cross, for example, or if you go to the shopping complex, if you see garbage, plastic sheets, plastic covers, everything is lying there. Yaru ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. So what I feel is that it's nice to have meetings. In fact, today I have just sat down just to convey one thing, that let us, whatever we do, you are in some authority today. I do not know what it is, but
no, sir, I'm not the authority. I'm just a facilitator between you and the government. I'm trying to bridge that gap.
Yeah, Mr. Harish, but the point is,
yes.
My little experience here is that, you see, I have worked in a multinational company.
Right.
I've retired from multinational company. We have a bad habit there. If we talk of any actions, we have to immediately show an action plan also.
Right.
And then when we show the action plan, then there should be a schedule, there should be a completion date, then there will be a report made on it and published to the concerned people that these are the works given and this is what has been done. This action is not there at all. We talk of actions, but we don't have any feedback. I'm sorry to say that, please don't mind. Now,
that's how it is. That's how the
beginning that nearly 10 years ago you have started this. I'm a Bangalorean here, but I did not know what is Namo Bangalore Foundation. It's nice to come to. Now for 10 years it has been done, but I don't think there is much communication to the public on this. What works have been done? It may not have been done in Yelahanka, but wherever they have been done, is there a feedback? Do we know that, yes, for our Bangalore, these are the facilities which are coming up for us? Yeah, so what I request is, since you are facilitating, you kindly see to it that there are some fixed actions, and then action plans also, and then time schedules also. Let us see that what is done, and then, for example, today's meeting we have discussed about trees, we have discussed about pipelines, we have discussed about roads, we have discussed, as Vijay Kumar said, we talked about inspection not being done. We have a few things done. Now, note it down. Which point will be taken, which authority, and what commitment that authority has to complete it? Will we get a feedback on?
You're breaking, sir.
Am I clear what I'm asking?
Yeah, please repeat.
What I'm asking is that today's meeting, for example, I'm now sitting for almost an hour with you. Starting up, I was here with, when it started, 5 minutes before itself, I logged in. What I'm saying is that so many meetings I have also attended. Whenever I was active in this citizen forum, what happens is meetings take place and it just gets finished there itself. No action plan comes up, no commitments are made, no dates are known, no feedbacks are given of completion. Now today we have raised about, we have got now about, whoever has raised, some 8 or 10 points are there. Is there an action plan for this? Will those points be taken by the concerned authorities, and will those concerned authorities, will they give an action plan? When will it be completed?
Well, sir, what we will facilitate is take these concerns and pass it on to the officers and the concerned authorities and the concerned department, right?
Yes.
Now the guarantees and accountability lies with them. As you know, for example, the ward committee is the platform for all of you to get your issues raised and solved and accountability built in. Now, I believe it looks like there is not much accountability happening. Of course, there are things happening slowly.
That is the main point here.
Yes.
Accountability
yes.
is the main point. See.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Can I get your name, sir, please?
My name is Dharampal Madan.
Dharampal Madan. Sir, Madan, sir. Now, this accountability, everything has to be built into the system where the policies and the laws of the BBMP or any other civic authority has to be made in such a way that accountability is systemically built in, which is not the case right now. So the lacunae is not in the effort of the people or organization like us, it is in the system. The system is, they have made it in such a way that nobody is held accountable. So we need to target the system as well, which is the law of the Bangalore, which has come about very recently, just 11th of this month, which is in operation. The rules are being framed. We are also working on that front so that even in the law and its rules, can we get all these accountability built in each of these steps? So that is also another level of working for us, right? So it's a long way up, sir. I mean, I'm sure you know that there is no single silver bullet which will solve all these problems.
I understand. One single bullet illa.
It's a long haul. So sir, ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ನಾವು ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ let us join together and go step by step, systematically, step by step ಹೋಗೋಣ. Right? Okay. So there is a possibility that first step ಅಲ್ಲಿ, second step ಅಲ್ಲಿ, third step ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದರದ್ದು solutions ಸಿಗದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ, we need not have to lose heart, because if we lose heart, we don't go further, right? Somebody has to build the cat. So let us start systematically one by one, right? Let us think failure as a next step for the success ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, right? Let's not lose heart. Right?
I missed out telling you.
Padmaji, now we are running out of time, so let's quickly take in your last point.
Yeah, and one last point only. See, this is just an update to you all, since I am a ward committee member.
Yes.
And we had a few issues, especially during COVID times.
Yeah.
The COVID times, we did not have any much meetings, even online meeting aglila. Thereafter only, 2-3 months back only we started having the meetings. Adakkinta munche, there were a few non-compliance issues that I raised in the meeting thereafter. Enaitu, iga COVID waste, is a very critical waste.
Right.
ಆ critical waste na mishandle ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು with proof, with ಕಾಳಜಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾನ್ representing set number of people who are probably exposed to the virus because of somebody's irresponsibility. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಾನ್ ರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, our it was cognized in the meeting, and ಏನಂದ್ರೆ notice ಕೂಡ ಕೊಟ್ರು for the persons or associations which were doing that. I mean that non-compliance ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಸಮೇತ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ notice kuda kotru. Thereafter I said, as per law, you're supposed to levy fine. That, you know, such irresponsibility is not encouraged. No, atara I ಹೇಳ್ದೆ. It was accepted also that we will levy the fine. Adadmele, I don't know what backdoor negotiations have happened or what has happened. The association people have gone, met with the nodal officer. Thereafter, in the next meeting, when I raised the same topic, he said, I have had enough of you raising the topic. So no more talking about that subject matter. It is closed. And what is this? I have told the association not to repeat the mistakes. Imagine a critical waste being just swept under the carpet, and it is not a non-compliance for 1 day, 1 week, or 2 weeks. It is
Madam,
a
is it happening?
non-compliance for
Yeah,
2.5 months.
Right. Is it happening even now?
2.5 months.
Yeah. Is it happening even now?
Even now, when I raised it, it was such a, we made a huge ruckus out of it. So
Yeah,
they had better not.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇದು?
ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಆಗಕ್ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ತಾನೇ ನಾವು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಾಣಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 2.5 ತಿಂಗಳು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Which means you have already exposed your public to such kind of enormous bad waste. Okay, and your PKs are in danger, their families are in danger. So as a ward committee member, I have to comply with my nodal officer. And imagine, you are talking about the new law of Bengaluru 2020. If my nodal officer tomorrow decides to say that my ward committee member, I will not listen.
No.
See, we can only fight up to a certain extent.
Correct. So now, ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇರೋ ಮೇನ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು 2020 ಲಾ ಏನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟೀಸ್ ಪಾತ್ರವನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಮಾನಿಟರಿಂಗ್, ಇವಾಗ ವಿಜಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ವಾ, ಆ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ತಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಪವರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಬೆಟರ್. Then there is
ನಮಗೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇರೋದು, ಪವರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
So we need to bring in that component in the ಇದು ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಡಿ. ಅನ್ಯಾಯವಾಗಿ ಏನನ್ನು ಬಿಡಕ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. See, we are trying to say, do the right thing. When do the right thing does not go well with some people, then it's really hard for us to swallow that, I'm saying.
Yeah. Let's see, madam, how we can solve this accountability issue ಅನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ.
It has been minuted also.
ಸೊ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಗೊಂಡು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟೀಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಇದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಜನರು BBMP ಜೊತೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಂವಿಧಾನಕ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಇದು. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಥನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಲುಕ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಟ್. So we have discussed couple of important issues. One, the pruning of trees, the branch. Yes, Lavan. Yeah.
Puttaswamy, sir.
Yes,
Sir, this government authorities wantonly allowing things to go in a wrong way. As he said, we already discussed enough about non-supervision, not proper supervision and all that. And the major thing is, authorities do not ask people what they want immediately for the improvement of the life. They only bring in money. They only say this thing is being done and all that. We do not know to what extent that is being done. Quality is assured or the timeline is fixed. And even when the finally bills are paid, people are not aware whether the bill has been paid for the completed work or the non-completed work. And then they say, allow things to go irregular. All the continuously this is going on, sir. So there should be a break for all these things.
ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಈ ಪೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇನ್ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ನಾನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೈಂಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೀಸ್ ಬಿಲ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಷನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ದೆನ್ ಸಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಬಿಲಿಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬಿಲ್ಟ್.
Yes, sir.
Right? So probably when the bills are being presented in the committee, then committee members can say, hey, This
Sir-
is at this stage. Now, how can you clear this bill? So let's go and note on uncleared. So,
2022 law ಓದಿದೆ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಲಾ ಏನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಓದಿದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಪವರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಲ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಗೆ. Now I am scared that if my nodal officer,
not the nodal officer, it's the councillor. Now the nodal officer is a replacement, a temporary replacement for the
correct,
councillor.
correct sir. Even there if you see zonal commissioner ಮಾತ್ರ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪವರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. They can even outsmart the corporator. ಆತರ ಇದೀಗ ನಮಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಇಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ಈ ತರ ಇದೆ ನಾವಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. If a person like a nodal officer does not even believe that this is a good, this is a cause for which these people are fighting and don't ಸ್ಪಂದಿಸಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು.
ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋಣ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೂ ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದೊಂದು ಅಕೌಂಟಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. I think we for today at least, this is not the end of the story, Madan sir. So we will come back to
one point ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸಾರಿ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ನಾನು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ ನನಗೆ, ಯು ಆಲ್ ಲಿಸನ್ ಟು ಅಸ್ kindly. If you are taking up, you said you will take up with the authority, you take up with the authorities, you coordinate sort of, right?
We will focus on
accountability,
not all the issues, because if you focus on all the issues.
No, I'm not talking about issues. No, please listen to me fully. I'm not asking about issues. What I am suggesting is that you please take up the point of accountability and answerability and some feedback system to the public.
Right.
The public who pays taxes has the right to at least know what is happening.
Yeah.
You do not know when the road gets completed, when the bill gets passed, or when what is the quality level of it, whether it's maintained or not maintained. I do not know. But
suppose. Can we request the nodal officer to have a ward committee meeting like this virtually so that everybody can come together and discuss? Do you think that's a better idea? Instead of he entertaining only limited people.
That is another alternative. But what I do not know, I'm not able to understand then your objective is what of this meeting?
Basically to pick up.
If you are no, you have, please listen to me.
I have two objectives, sir. One, bring in as many people like you who have concerns for the ward together and get them a platform to interact with BBMP, which is the ward committee, which is headed by the nodal officer now. Okay. You are not in. Are you in the ward committee now?
No, I'm not.
But right. So if a platform like this can be created for the nodal officer and officer to come, and then you can come in and throw in your views, which can be heard, right? So that is one objective. Second, of all the issues that has come about, can we focus on one issue, maybe the tree pruning, right? And get it sorted, right? So that these are the two objectives right now for me here. Fair enough?
I'm not very clear, sorry.
Okay, let's I think probably as we go along.
I'm not putting one particular thing like trees or else. What I am saying is the question of accountability. How to sort it out? If you ask me to go and speak with to the nodal, it remains where it is. Then this meeting, I mean, how does it help us to have this meeting?
No, I'm saying, look.
I'm sorry to put it so bluntly, but please.
No, you are very right. You have all the right to know what is going to happen next. So what we will try.
You see, if this meeting, sorry sir, Mr. Harish, if this meeting also goes like any other meeting, and then we are back to square one, what's the idea?
I'm telling you, sir, I am going, if all of you agree, I will approach the nodal officers to have a virtual meeting, Zoom meeting like this, so that he can hear all of you, not just couple of 2 or 3 ward members, right? That is one. And if that is possible, we can continue this because.
Sir, shall I give you a suggestion?
Yes, please go ahead.
For example, accountability.
Yes.
It is written somewhere or not?
No, it's not. Unfortunately.
No, I'm asking, sir, I have no knowledge of that. I'm asking a question. You may be knowing better. For example, take the case of assistant engineer or an engineer, whoever it is. Is there if there is a accountability for him, let us say to check this quality of work before he passes the bill, is it written somewhere or not written?
It's written somewhere, yes.
What I suggest is, sir, that with your coordination,
Yeah.
you introduce a system called SOPs, Standard Operating Procedures.
Correct. Correct.
And then SOPs should be made for all levels of all government offices. Let it take, for example, BBMP or take, for example, PWSSB, right up to the assistant engineer level or even to the lower level, there should be a SOP. There should be a booklet of SOPs. So
Right.
they know that they have to do this work. That is, in other words, it becomes a job description for them.
Very true.
So if he has to do as per that, and if he doesn't do as per that, then what is the pulling up he has to be done for him?
Correct.
This is the way it should be done. So I request you is that since you have come here to ask us, I think the people that are present here, I'm the only public person now. Others are office bearers or something.
No. There are a few others as well. Yeah.
But not many people have come in this meeting, unfortunately, as I said.
Right.
So, but my suggestion is this: since you have taken the trouble of coordinating this thing, trying to understand things, I suggest that you please introduce a system of SOPs so that
Right.
the concerned persons know what they have to do, and they are forced to follow the procedure that they have been given. So that they come and do it, that they should do their job properly. That's what I'm trying to say. Accountability will come. Now, if I speak, you said I can speak to nodal officer, that's fine. Or office bearers are also speaking already. Madam Padma is also speaking, so much she has told about it. This will be okay repeating. He will also give some promises he will do. But the point is, if you want a long-term solution for this work, then SOPs become very important. If you see many of the organizations, they have SOPs so that people know what they have to do.
Job.
Then there will be steps. What steps they have to do, what job. That steps are written down.
Sure, yeah, very true. Now, for example, now we have been trying to build this kind of job description in each of these offices of BBMP since very long time, right? It's a hard road we have traveled with very little success. Right? We need to push this. For example, there is a lawyer who has fought this in the High Court to build the job description of executive engineers and assistant executive engineers in the engineering department of BBMP. Right? Now, the court came out with a strict job description and accountability fix for all these cadres. What happened was the engineers, all of them got together, pooled some money and bribed at various levels and diluted that accountability list, and we have a diluted accountability list now, right? So anyway, so we can at least have a starting point to look at, right? So we can look at that, and right, this is okay, that's how it goes.
This is something very strange.
To look at, something in our hand to look at. So let us, a point well taken, sir. Let us look at it and see how we can, strengthen that job accountability. Right, definitely, yes. Right.
Okay, sir.
I think probably Putswami or Mathu Padma. I think we had almost half an hour more than we had planned for. I think we have had a good discussion, and thank you all. And I will communicate to you at least a couple of action points from here, including Madan sir's suggestion that this is what we can do from here on. And then probably we can take it up again. Let us see. Let me discuss with all of you and see how we can take up these issues and when can we meet again and to review what has happened between now and the next meeting. Is that fair enough?
Right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to us.
Thank you all.
Thank
Hope to see you with some positive thinking and positive results. Okay?
Thanks a lot.
Thank you for your. Thank you.